Good morning, my people. Good morning. Welcome back to this very channel. Now, here we do. This is Victory Voice TV. We have come again today. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please join us where we discuss wetin dey concern us. Now, here, did they hear me so? This our brother Chidi Mokeme. Chidi Mokeme. Hi, he wrote something today. Thank God he's waking up. He's seeing, and all the intelligent Igbo people suddenly they are not speaking. Even when they speak, they don't act. They still relax. Probably things are still going well with them, but that is not fair enough. Remember your people at home. The old women and men and children, they are not feeding at home because their money has been seized. Igbos are keeping quiet. Let me read out what Chidi suddenly tweeted. All right? He says, suddenly, all non-Yoruba, non-Hausa persons are Igbo. Suddenly, all Igbo are from Anambra. Suddenly, all Igbo from Anambra are a threat. In a contest between Yorubas, the Igbo have once again had to bleed, but it didn't happen suddenly. That's what he's saying. Suddenly, Yoruba people were contesting their election in Lagos, where all of us reside. And they call all of us Nigerians. They say, go and get your PVC. They say you have rights to vote. Suddenly, they changed it. If you are not voting for APC, go back or you will kill you here. Suddenly on the street, PVC is no longer working. In Nigeria, where we call our own. Suddenly, Yoruba person Badebo turned to Igbo because probably his mother is from Igbo or he married Igbo woman. Suddenly, they rejected their son. What a tribe. Suddenly, Badebo cannot forgive his people. He bled. He mourned that he was suddenly rejected by his own tribe. Suddenly, even the president-elect, he said, grab it, run with it, kill them, burn them. Power is not served a la carte. He said power is not served a la carte. Yes, it's not. But it can be, by election. People have to select, is it not? People have to choose who their leader should be. That is how power is served. And that is why we are doing election. And that is why we say we are in democratic setting. Suddenly, democracy has turned to tribal war. Nigeria is divided along ethnic groups and along religion. Suddenly, you don't have country. It is gone, it is gone. Because we have divided it along ethnic groups, ethnic lines. Line. It is clear to you and me. When election is coming, the Muslim will tell you, don't put your vote to any Christian. Don't ever, even if that Christian person is your brother, remember we have to be on top. Suddenly, even when they see the credibility of the person that can make the country to run and be in good shape, because of religion, a child will tell you, no, I will not vote this person. I will vote this our brother, Muslim brother. And that is how suddenly, Tinubu that was bedridden, it was wet the other time, they voted him, they rigged him into office. Suddenly, Yakubu Mahood said Beaver will not work because he wanted to rig election. Now, suddenly they are in court. And yet they say, your statements, Peter Obi, why are you talking? Why are the obedience talking? Their statements are incendiary. It's insightful. Yeah. That is insight. Who are they really inciting? Is it the people that rigged the election? Or the court? Or the Nigerians? I am still confused. That things are happening too suddenly. But it is not sudden. It has been there for a very long time. The hatred has been there for a very long time. The animosity, the rejection. The rejection is not a sudden thing. The decision that Igbo man will never be president is not sudden. P2B, don't be confused. It is not a sudden thing that they rigged you out of office. No. It is a planned deal. It is something that's been running. That is what happened. They said instead of that, the whole of Nigeria will crumble. Instead of Igbo man to be the president, no, it will not happen. Now, the safest thing to do, my people, my own opinion, my own little opinion and advice is, if they reject you, don't reject yourself. The moment you reject yourself, that is where your failure starts. I have a particular comment that I want to read. That person is pained. He's a Yoruba person. He said, let me read it. The tribalism I faced during my service in 2007, I should never relate with Igbo again. You see, this person is pained. Yet, I still rented my house for them afterwards in Lagos. Have you ever thought how Yoruba relate easily with other tribes? It's called tolerance. But the best word to use for your tribe is greed and domineering. It is you people that takes landlord to court. A lot from you guys in Lagos. You have no love at heart. I am not bantering words with anyone here. But please think deep about it. The author and writer, please let it get to him. Chidi Mokeme, they said I should let you know that Igbos are not behaving well in Lagos. You see what we do? When one finger touches oil, suddenly it touches the whole of the hand because one finger touched oil. Rukayat Wolabi, remember, it's always said, the majority carries the vote. The majority carries the vote. Igbos are not all bad. If you will count census of those that have kept your rentage or your rents in Lagos, keeping it going, keeping it moving, it is the Igbos. They rent your shops. They rent your houses. They even buy your lands. You sell and you sign. They sign. But suddenly, their wealth and prosperity, you suddenly turn it to be greed. How is it being greedy? When you as a landlord will sign something and they will sign, and afterwards, probably you start changing the agreement all of a sudden. When they now tell you, oh, we are not novice, we know the law. We know this can be done this way, this can be done this way. Because you feel you are landlord or landlady, you take it to be that, oh, this tribe is terrible. No, ask other landlords. Who are the people that rent your house and pay? The Igbos. Fulani will not rent your house. Hausa people hardly rent your house. They will manage that shop that Igbo people rented from you. They will manage your house, the frontage. If you have frontage and your house is very close to the road, if you wake up in the midnight, you will see people that are sleeping there like mad people. Who are those people? How friendly are they to you? How supportive are they to you? Why can't they rent a room and share it, even with 100 people? Suddenly, the good of the Igbos have suddenly turned to bad. But the solution to all this suddenly came in mind. Why don't you conduct referendum? Why don't all of us separate ourselves instead of us to bleed? Instead of blood to gush out. Instead of these houses, your own house and Igbo people's house in Lagos, to be set ablaze, why don't we talk to the national chair or table how to divide this country along religious line, along ethnic groups? Is it not safer for us? It is quite safer for us. What we are asking for is divide Nigeria to save lives. There is no need of this large entity, dark clave, where there is no prosperity, where there is no love, where there is no unity, where all that is binding us together is wickedness and pretense. Divide Nigeria to save lives. I say it again on this channel. Share it. Make it go viral. Thank you very much. Come back and drop your comments. God bless you.